Good morning, happy Monday. It is cold and frosty out there. Just on 7 o'clock, back from our morning dog walk. And I've got my breakfast ready. I've got my warming coffee made with skimmed milk. And here I've actually got 50 grams of Morrison's high fibre bran, which is a healthy extra B. I'll see what it tastes like, and if it's still as nice as All Bran, I'll probably buy this instead, but I'll see how it is. It doesn't seem as absorbent as All Bran, but we'll see. So that's my Health Extra B, banana and custard yogurt for half a sin, and some berries. First morning back at work, over and done with. It was okay. Bear with me a second. Watching some Instagram stories, and I'm also going to watch Hunted because I have 2 episodes to catch up with. The end was spoilt for me when I watched Gogglebox, but never mind, I'm going to watch the 2 episodes now. There he is having a little sleep in his bed, and here's my lunch. Mixed vegetable soup. So I've made a soup from carrots, butternut squash, onion. What else? Leeks, all sorts of things, all sorts of winter type veg with a bit of curry powder and vegetable stock. 2 Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages for half a sin each, so 1 sin there with a banana and a plum and a cherry Pepsi Max.
Oh, yeah. I'll fall down. I'll fall down. Yeah. You go pee-pee. Oh.
What are you doing, Charlie? Look, I've got my shoes on.
You're going all floppy. What are you doing? Are you silly? You're silly.
Come on then, let's go walkie. Good afternoon. I've decided I'm going to do a little news report or just have a word with you when I'm out on my walk with Charlie, so that those of you who aren't getting outside can have a little glimpse that while I'm allowed to walk with Charlie, I will share with you. We are social distancing, so every time we see someone, we're either crossing the road or putting the required distance between ourselves, and we're trying to keep the pace up and make sure Charlie does his business and gets his daily exercise. So I thought in the next few days, I'll have a little chat with you for a few minutes while ever I'm outside and share the weather, whatever it is, with you. It's a little bit windy, bright, warmed up since this morning, and I've just discovered a new podcast. Well, a lady commented on one of my Instagram pictures, and her name was something like Slimming Podcast. So I went on, followed her link, and she's on all the podcast apps, Spotify, Apple, etc. And it's called Slimming Stories Around the World. I'm on about episode 5, and it's pretty good so far. She the lady who runs it is called Claire, and she talks to people who've lost weight through Slimming World and other diets, and also people who've done amazing things with exercise, bike riding, marathon running, things like that. So if you're wanting something to pass the time, then I recommend checking out the podcasts, Slimming Stories Around the World. And of course, if you're following Slimming World, there's always the Slimming World podcast as well. They've just released a new one today. So yeah, there's 2 little podcasts for you. And that is your news report from the outdoors today. Back from our walk, and can anybody guess what's my evening meal? Well, it's Monday and it's mince. So it's Mince Monday once again. So we've got lean mince cooked in the slow cooker. We are being lucky at the moment and still being able to get hold of mince on Morrison's. And we've cooked it in the Coleman's cottage pie mix, which is 3.5 sins for my portion. And I've got that on a jacket potato with 40 grams of light cheese for Healthy Extra A choice and mixed veg. And then I've mixed a pot of quark with a rhubarb and custard yoghurt, and I've got half now and half earlier on with the pear split between the portions, so that's half a sin for the yoghurt and a sugar-free orange juice. So 4 sins plus my Healthy Extra A from on the table today. So just while I remember, sorry it's dark, I'm up in the bedroom and I haven't put the big light on, and because I'm going to get changed, I've pulled the blind down. My consultant has just been live for a few minutes on our group's Facebook page, just to say that there are plans in the pipeline to support us all online. There are plans for them to be able to sell hi-fi bars online, and that she is here to support us and things like that. So I really would suggest, if you are a Slimming World member who's currently missing your group, make sure you are on your group's personal Facebook page and have your notifications on, so that you'll be notified if someone goes live on that page and of all the posts that are going on. Make sure your consultant's got your email address. You could maybe text it to them. And if you do have any trouble with Facebook or anything like that, then either ask your younger relatives over the phone in a safe manner, or drop me a message and I'll do what I can to help, because we all need to stay connected. And those of us who are members of the Slimming World group, I think it's important to try and stay connected with the members of that group and with the consultant. So if you are on Facebook, do try and track down your local Slimming World Facebook page. Get your notifications switched on, and you might be able to find out about what online support Slimming World are going to be providing. Just said that while I remember. Right, it's evening time now and time for my supper. So we're going to have some salt and vinegar Ringos, which are 3.5 sins, a nectarine and a double chocolate skinny whip for 4.5 sins. So there's 8 sins there, and I've had 5.5 sins elsewhere in the day. So I'm ending Monday on 13.5 sins with a lovely coffee. Thank you for watching.